The Knicks are arguably the biggest surprise of the NBA season so far. So the real question is, can they keep it up? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right now we're going to be looking at the New York Knicks and the great start that they've had so far in the season. Now, being a 7th seed isn't something typically to get very excited about for a team, but for a team that has been the laughingstock of the NBA for a long time, it is a clear sign of growth and the right step for the organization to take. As a longtime Knicks fan, I can attest that it seemed as though the Knicks were okay with tanking and having a lot of cap space with hopes that a big superstar would want to come play for the Knicks just because it's New York. And we clearly seen how that worked out last season with two of the biggest superstars in the league choosing to sign with the Brooklyn Nets without even taking a meeting with the New York Knicks. In my eyes, this is because of how the organization was viewed from the outside, and I don't blame them for picking the Nets, up-and-coming team with a lot of great and young talent. But this season, things are looking up for the Knicks. There has been a clear shift in culture this season with the addition of defensive-minded coach Tom Thibodeau, and it has made an impact immediately on the team, with everyone committing themselves on the defensive end and the Knicks establishing themselves as the third best defense in the NBA. Coach Tibbs is getting the young guys to commit each and every night on that side of the floor, and is translating in the amount of games they are winning. Compared to the old mindset, specifically when Phil Jackson was there, was the focus on the triangle offense. It was clear the offense was the main focus, and while that might have not been a bad thing, it is clear to see that being a consistently good defensive team is a lot more beneficial and an easier way to becoming a great team. I say this because a great defensive team is more consistent and they can be great on the defensive side of the floor every night, while a great offensive team always has those night ball isn't going in, but you can always lock down and play defense. Another main reason for the Knicks being in playoff contention is the emergence of Julius Randle. Now, to be fair, I wasn't the biggest Randle fan last year, thinking he would just hug up a bunch of random shots that were pretty terrible, but this year something clicked for the 26-year-old, and he is undoubtedly playing the best basketball of his career and at an all-star level. In 36 minutes per game, Randle is averaging 23 points, 10.9 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. He has also managed to improve his 3-point percentage by a massive amount, going from 27% last year to 40%. While also improving his free throw percentage from 73% to 80%. Now, I'm not sure if Randle will be a part of the Knicks' future long term, but he definitely has raised his value and proved he can be an important part of a winning team. The final reason to look at why the Knicks are doing so well is by looking at Immanuel Quickley. Arguably the steal of the draft, the Knicks made a great decision using their 25th pick in the draft to acquire Quickley. Now, Quickley is not the perfect player, but you can't expect that from a rookie. He's putting up around 12 points per game while shooting 39% from the field and 36% from 3. Now, a lot of fans have called for him to start over Elfrid Payton, but I can understand why Tibbs has not jumped the gun yet. Quickley has the talent to start, but there are a few things he needs to improve on to take the next step and become the point guard of the future for the New York Knicks. He has to get his efficiency up for one, and he needs to become a better playmaker. He's only averaging 2.5 assists, and that's not going to cut it being a point guard of a great team. Now, in Quickley's defense, he is only playing 19 minutes per game, so these numbers will likely go up when he gets more playing time. Quickley is just the star of the young core that the Knicks are developing. They also had RJ Barrett from last year and former draft pick Mitchell Robinson as well, who are all playing at a really high level. Now, Mitchell Robinson did get injured and is going to be out for a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see if the Knicks can sustain this winning pace without him. Anyway guys, the Knicks are on the right track and are building something real that would force good players around the league to take notice and want to come play with the young core that we are developing. Thanks for watching guys. Please hit the sub button and like button if you enjoyed the video, and let me know if there's anything you guys want me to make a video about in the comment section down below.